Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I don't remember if I have mentioned it, but I have opened an Etsy shop and I have placed cards in there. And now I'm working on my journals. When I initially started my channel, that's what I did. I did a lot of stuff like that and ephemera and stuff like that, which I will be getting back to on this channel, as well as the cards and different things, because I just like to make a variety of different things. So today's video is just going to be showing 4 journals. I have many journals that I have created. I kind of create them on the side and I do a few shows here and there, but they're starting to build up. So I'm going to add them to my Etsy shop. And so this video is just going to be showing these and going through them for reference for anyone that's interested. And I will pop my Etsy shop link down below, and I've been trying to include that in my videos. So we're going to go ahead and get started and go through these journals that I'm going to list. So by the time this video goes up, these 4, I'll see if I have enough time to go through these 4 and make sure I'm in frame here. We're going to be on my grandma's beautiful, that she had made, crocheted tablecloth. So okay, we're in frame. So this journal here is a 9x6 journal. This is a vintage, like upholstery fabric that's stitched around the edges, and it is a soft hardcover. Like there's heart in there. It's been a minute since I made this, so I don't remember exactly what I used, but I used some sort of card to do these, and then I put this fabric on there and stitched it. I have the whatever these things are called here, eyelets, with a string closure. I don't remember what that's called either. Sorry. But so that's stitched all the way around. And then this, I was at a fabric store and found some beautiful fabric with these square batik, I think it's what it called, motif. And this is like a floral motif. I have some ribbon that I've glued around there, and I believe this is from Stampin' Up! Ribbon that I have. Some flower punches with some gold, they're craft flowers with some gold centers that are from Love from Lizzie. And then I have a crochet lace spine, and then there is the back, and I just love this. So, and I actually got this fabric from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. I order from her from time to time for some stuff. I try to source my stuff as much as I can locally wherever I'm at, but can't always find everything, or I don't always have time. The center inside has some coffee dyed fabric from Vintage Polka Dot Shop, and this is some wallpaper that I've glued down to the inside, that I had gotten from Nevermore Creations, and I don't believe that Nevermore Creations is the store is somewhere else now. So if you're familiar with that, you'll know that I've had that for a minute. Okay, so on this first page here, it is a single signature, and it has 60 pages, 3 hole pamphlet stitch on the inside. And then here is a book page pocket. This has a little bit of Stampin' Up! DSP on it, some tags. I don't remember where this is. This must have been a cut off from like a card or something, so I just included that in there. And this is a digital, the background is a digital. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've had this digital, so I don't remember. And I've lost a lot of my digitals, so I can't look at some of them and figure out what it is. Anyway, these 2 here are from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and a little lace pull on the tag here. And then back here is just a piece of scrapbook paper that I've run another piece of Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper scrap, and a little butterfly here, and it just opens up for some more journaling space. So I slid that in there, and let's see, is there anything else? Nope. And I've punched the corners on this here to have kind of a fancy corner. And then this is scrapbook paper, and I've spritzed it with it's the shimmery spritz with the mica powder. I can't remember the name right now. Something Angel, I think it's called. Coffee dyed paper. This is from Emily from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. This is sort of a vintage worksheet, some more coffee dyed paper. This pocket, this is just a little tuck here, and this is a vintage playing card. This is a repurposed or reused packaging material, and I thought it made a lovely tag in here. And I've added some Shabby Dabby Doodah elements right here on top. And then some more scrapbook paper, some more of that mist, and then some more coffee dyed paper. This is coffee dyed line paper, and it flips out. Another coffee dyed page, scrapbook paper. That's a Tim Holtz one right here. This is some grid paper that I found at a thrift store. This is a bag pocket that I think I got in the mail or something when I ordered, so I reused it. This is a really cool piece of ephemera. I actually ordered this from Red Barn several years ago, and I'm just now using it, but it opens up and it has all of these fun little elements in here. Decided to throw that in here. Red Barn Vintage Store, something like that is what it's called, but it's got all these little fun little flips. And every once in a while I buy ephemera. I usually make my own, but every now and then just to support some local people, and it's kind of fun just to have some in your stash that you can include in your journals. This is a book page pocket. This is Edith Holden piece of her book page, a coffee dyed timesheet tag. This has another pocket right here. I stuck this in the wrong pocket. This is, I had these Rolodex card, memory decks or whatever, and I printed a digital on there, and I believe, what digital is this? I don't remember whose digital that is. I apologize. I do not remember. This is a repurposed greeting card, the front of one, and I thought that just went really nice, and then has decorative corners. Put that back into this pocket, right on the back. And then this is just a larger index card that I coffee dyed, and then I used a stencil that I got from Linda Israel. I coffee dyed to get that pattern. So that's my own coffee dyeing. Some more spritz, Tattered Angels, that's what it's called. Spritzing with Tattered Angels, coffee dyed, scrapbook paper, more spritzing. Same thing on this side, and then this side has a flip, so an interactive element, and it flips and you have a tag here. This is a piece of scrapbook paper. This is a piece of scrapbook paper. This, I believe, is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Another piece of scrapbook paper for journaling. This is an Edith Holden book page. Made it into a card, journal tag card. And then another piece from Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is a stamped library card. This is from Linda Israel. I love this stamp. Sometimes I print digitals, but I really enjoy doing that. And another tag from Edith Holden book. Okay. So then this is the other end of that bag, and I included another piece of my coffee dyed stencil. This stencil I think I just picked up like at Michael's or something. I think that turned out so cool. So I have a piece of coffee dyed journal card in there. Slide that back in. And then just to repeat from the other side, this flips as well. Tattered Angels mist. I cannot remember the digital of this, and I can't think of it, and this is another one that I've lost, so because I hang on to them for a while anyway, but I don't remember. But it's a digital big journaling card, vintage playing card. Some more coffee dyed paper, the worksheet, Tattered Angels mist, wallpaper back. Yep, this is from a card. Oh, I remember the other tag I showed is from this. These are, I don't know if you remember, and they're in one of my other journals I'm going to show, but it's like a thing you can write, and you fold it, and you can put a stamp on it. So I just cut it apart to include it in here. This is a scrapbook paper, and I got some of these little note papers I sourced, I think from a thrift store. So I've got that in there. And then we have in this book page pocket, and then we have another, this is a coffee dyed business card with the stencil from Linda Israel. and then a little piece of Stampin' Up! Paper. I've signed it. I made it last year, but yeah. And then this pocket is made from a reproduction Sears and Roebuck. All right, so there's the first journal that's going to be listed. I just had to figure out packaging and how I was going to ship it and all that kind of stuff. I'm still figuring Etsy out. I had it open many years ago, about 4 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago. Having a little drink of tea. And I sold a couple of things, and then I think I got busy with my grandparents or something, and I had to just put it on vacation for over 3 years. Anyway, and then I'm going to have to pop it in and out of vacation. So if you see, when you see this video, if you go on there and it goes on vacation, I will try to do it ahead of time so I can fulfill any orders. And we're still figuring out how to ship. So I just shipped an order and I'm watching it, but I talked to the post office today and we dropped it in the little chute and it was fine. They said I'll see the tracking on Monday because of when they pick it up. But anyway, just bear with me. I am watching as I'm sending, since I'm just getting familiar with the Etsy shipping labels and all of that stuff. But I am watching my shipments as they go to make sure that people get them. Anyway, that was long. So this has a ribbon closure. This has the same vintage fabric as the one I just showed. This is an Edith Holden book page that I put on the front. I just love the watercoloring images on there. So the spine has the gingham on the spine, and I think I was going more towards kind of a farmish journal with this. So we've got that. That's the back. Now we're going to go ahead and open up to the front. I believe this digital here is Nevermore Creations. I could be wrong, but I believe it is. Here's a like upholstery fabric, coffee dyed upholstery fabric spine. This is Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up! And this definitely is a farm one. I've been wanting to make some farm journals. I had been given these little sticker seed card things that were really cute, so I decided to turn that into a little journal tag. And this is from a children's book that somebody was going to throw away, and I just cut up some of the good parts, and so I've used that as a pocket. And this gingham pocket here. This is wallpaper on the back, and this cover is stitched as well. So here's a digital. I stenciled on here. This is just a blank tag. On here is just a circle I put on for a pull, and these little chicks are die cuts from a Stampin' Up! Set that I have that has little farm animals. A little piece of washi I stamped with the same stamp set that this went to on here. And then this is a piece of vellum that I stamped and used my alcohol markers, Stampin' Up! Alcohol markers. So this is a Stampin' Up! Stamp. And I was trying to collect stuff for farm stuff, and I was having a hard time, so I purchased a couple of things on Only One Life Creations that had some farm elements in it, so I could add some more elements. This is one of my coffee dyed index cards. This is a digital. I don't remember who that's from. Some more stenciling. Coffee dyed papers from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. Here's one of these deposit registers, and this is some more Designer Series paper. This is one of the pieces I got in an order, some elements that I had, and these are from Shabby Dabby Doodah. They're just journal cards. I thought they went really well for a farm theme. Little sheep. So cute. Some more stenciling here. Here's a book page pocket. Some more elements from the little pack I got. This is a piece of note paper that I sourced, I believe, from a thrift store. And this as well, it's just a kind of vintagey like postcard, and it has the matching envelope. I think it's like Beatrice Potter in there. And then this here is a card I sourced from either a thrift store or a garage sale. I don't remember. This is scrapbook paper here. Some more coffee dyed, a vintage plain card, and then another piece I sourced, I believe, from a thrift store. Coffee dyed scrapbook paper. Here's a bag pocket that we have, and in the elements that I had bought, they had these things in there, and I thought they were really cute, so I just made, like, here's a little tuck spot with, you know, a little pocket, collage pocket. Same thing back here, and there was a little itty bitty seed packet, a little collage pocket. And this is just a little booklet of different little things that I had gotten over the years. Some more coffee dyed paper. This is a digital, and this is, I believe, Nevermore Creations as well, and I stenciled on this. This is a fun element. I have these, the same thing I did for the front pocket. I cut a bunch of these and made little tags, and this element here I learned from, oh my goodness, I cannot remember. I just watched her the other day too. She does the Don't Freak Out Before Christmas, so if you're familiar with her, that's who it is. It'll probably pop in my mind. So it just flips up, and you've got all this journaling space on there. I use some of these little scraps to decorate. You've got little die cuts from the Stampin' Up set I have, little farm stuff, and this is all scrapbook paper that I've backed. And it's backed with different colors, but you can write on it. And it sits over the page, so you can, it's got these pieces here holding it together. You can write on this, and it just sits over the page, and you've got the same thing on the other side. So much fun. This was really fun. I had been wanting to make a farm journal. And there we go. And all of that can be journaled on. So here's some more stenciled page. Nevermore Creations. And then this is a piece of scrapbook paper that I folded over and just did a decorative punch. And then this is from the reproduction Sears and Roebuck. I did a little bit of a kind of wrinkled edging here with this gingham, and this flowers from Shabby Dabby Doodah. So a cute little journal card. Okay, this is a Tim Holtz scrapbook paper. Stenciling, coffee dyed paper. This is also digital from Nevermore Creations when they were still around. And here's the other side of that, and I have a little journal card, and this is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And I think this is the print, the back print is hers as well. A little pocket there, some washi tape. I have another little side tuck here with another vintage playing card. This is a journal card that I've collaged on the back to be able to write on, and this is from Edith Holden as well, and this is a little die cut that I had from one of my Stampin' Up die cuts. Sometimes I die cut a bunch of stuff and just set them aside if I really like them, and then pull them when I want to use them in my journals. So these are just some little elements. These here are from a little farm pack that I had gotten that had some fun little elements. And then this is another one of those sticker tags that I turned into like a little spot. And then this is all Stampin' Up paper and Stampin' Up die cuts. I have a pad of this. This is fun. I actually found this at Tuesday Morning when I was in Oregon several years ago. So that is fun. And then this is collaged with Stampin' Up paper. It looks like some digital, and then the farm element and the sticker element that I turned into a journal card. This has a lace, crochet lace pocket. This digital is from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and a little fabric tag, and that one is stitched around. I don't do as much stitching on my stuff anymore. I am going to try to get back into it, but another piece of this scrapbook paper here. I have washi here, and then this is just this paper here, I believe is Stampin' Up as well. And then the element that I had gotten, and then another one of these like little seed packets here with a little tuck right there. And then some more Stampin' Up paper, more of the farm elements. This is also from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Stenciling again. And I had some fun, they had some fun scrapbook paper, so I used that here in my elements and scrapbook paper pack to add some farm. This is another one of those stamped library cards from Linda Israel, and then a collage tag, and this is, and it's stamped right here too. And this is all Stampin' Up paper, lace tab. This little doily is from Stampin' Up, and this is from one of the farm elements that I got, and it's sewn around. Okay, and then back here we have another one of these designer series paper journal tags, another little seed packet, and a little calf, and then your gingham pocket with the wallpaper in the back. So that is journal number 2. All right, the third journal, check on my time here, I'm doing okay. So the third journal is going to be, this is mainly made with a digital. So it has a blue ribbon closure. It is a 9x6 and it does have 60 pages. Single signature, 3 pamphlet stitch. And this digital I still have, so I forgot to look before I popped on here. So I will look and put the name of who this digital is from. It's so pretty. And I love the ocean. I love the beach. And I love it when I can make one of these, an ocean journal. So this is just some blue fabric that I had gotten from Joann's, I think. And I stitched around 9x6, like I said earlier. Here's the back. And we have that crochet lace. I didn't crochet this lace, but I picked it up at Michael's, I think. I try to source it through garage sales, but up here in Alaska, it's actually, in Fairbanks especially, it's actually kind of hard to source lace. So I have to go find it, or I have to make it, because I can crochet the lace. Okay, so these are elements from the, I'm just going to peek here. Yeah, I think this is wallpaper behind it, and these are elements from the digital. Inside is some of this thick piece to reinforce fabric, to reinforce the spine, and then you've got wallpaper, backing, and pocket. And this is DSP from Stampin' Up. It's got a blue ribbon that I've gotten from a garage sale in here. I've done some stamping on here and some die cutting, and this is all from Stampin' Up products. And then I sprayed Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist on the back there. Now this journal is mainly digital, so this digital in particular. So I just did a collage. This is an envelope, and it has a little tag in there that I have sprayed and collaged. And this is a piece that I'd gotten from a box of mixed stuff that I'd gotten. This is just a fun, like, handmade paper fabric. This is scrapbook paper. The tabs are from the digital. This pocket is from the digital, and I've just did some collaging here, and then we've got a tag, and I've sprayed on the back of these and just slid them in there. Tag and journal card are from the digital. So, and this is mainly pretty blank. I like making a lot of journaling spaces and leaving the beautiful images, and this is just such a pretty kit. This is one of my fabric ruffles that I've made with the leftover batik fabric that I have. Some more beautiful digitals, writing. This is one of the journal cards from the digitals that I've sprayed on the back. And you have a tab here, and you can write on here. So just some collaging here on the pocket. I can't remember since, nope, not a pocket. So here are some small tags, and this is just a side with 3 different pockets. So we have a little booklet, looks like, or maybe, yeah, a little booklet, a little journal card, and then some small tags. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in there. These are all from the digital. And again, I will locate that and put that in the description box for my beach journal where I got this digital. This is scrapbook paper here. Some more of the digital, another one of my ruffles. Here's one of the digital pockets. I added some lace right here, and then I have some flower lace type things, and I just
Bluetooth is connecting. Bluetooth connected.
I just cut these apart.
Bluetooth is connecting.
Sorry about that. My computer was turning off, and I had my speaker on. Anyway, these are flowers from there. I just cut apart, and then these are from the digital as well. So you've got this beautiful journal card, and then this little tag book that has some really pretty images on there just tucked inside there. Here is another one of the digitals. Now this is a digital from the kit that I've also sprayed, and this is from the envelope that's on this side here. Little tuck, and inside the envelope is another journal card from this kit. And this is just blue paper I have it on. And then I did some collaging and some more with that fun, it looks beachy to me, that handmade paper. Here's some more of the digital. A lot of journaling space. Now this is a belly band. It's a 2-pocket belly band. This is scrapbook paper. And in this 2-pocket belly band, I have this large card. And this is, I believe this is from, the coffee dyed paper is from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. And then the paper is from this kit. And then you have your 2 pockets that I just collaged a little bit on there using the same handmade paper. And it's got little tags in here. And another little tag in here. Okay, and then here is another pocket from the digital. I did line the bottom with some lace. This is scrapbook paper here, the same as the first page, and I just did some collaging and made a journal tag out of it and used one of the tabs. And then in this pocket, you have some more journal cards that I've spritzed on. I really like, blue is my favorite color, and with the ocean, I just really enjoyed spritzing the back of these just to kind of give it an ocean, you know, ocean colors. 2 more pockets from the kit, and then 2 journal cards from the kit, and I lined those pockets with some lace, crochet lace. This is a journal scrapbook paper. Here's another pocket from the kit, another tag. This is scrapbook paper, and again, I just did a little bit of clusters on there. And then it contains 2 journal cards. And this pocket as well is lined with lace. Here is another 2-pocket belly band, same thing. I have this large tag in there, and then I have some fun tags in here for journaling. Some more of this pretty paper, journal paper. Here's another little flip out. And this again is another envelope here. And I love the way this is, so I didn't collage on it. I just didn't want to. And then another journal card in here. Tab. Here's another one of the journal pockets that I've lined with lace. Here is your journal card. Any inking I did with blue. Here's another one of my paper, my fabric ruffles. Some more of the digital pages. This is scrapbook paper. This is another one of those tiered pockets that I have some lace here on the bottom. Here is a journal card. And then some more journal cards in here in these pockets with the tags and different shaped journal cards. And then another one of my fabric ruffles. Some more of the digital with the tabs. And then the last one, this is the scrapbook paper. This is another one of the pockets from the kit. Here's some lace, another journal card, and then a tag and a journal card in this pocket. And then again, the back has wallpaper, and this tag is also all Stampin' Up! Products here, except the ribbon that I sourced, and then I sprayed the back with Tattered Angels, and I made it in 2023. I did sign all my journals. My friend actually gave me really kind of a hard time because I didn't sign them, so they're signed now. And the year I made them. So there's journal number 3. And one more I'm going to do in this video. Let's move this back up. There we go, so we don't get the glare. Okay, this one here, same thing, 9x6 ribbon closure. It is upholstery fabric, and I've stitched around. I don't think these 2 are digitals. This is Shabby Dabby Duda. I think these are some pieces that I got in a shipment or something. I don't actually remember, but I thought they were really pretty. The spine has this sheer kind of ribbon, and I've lined both sides with lace that I picked up at Michael's. Okay, this one has a little bit more in it. Apologize, my throat's getting dry and I just needed to get a little drink of tea. Okay, so this is a glassine pocket that I've made. I've lined the bottom with crocheted lace. The back of this has wallpaper. This spine has like a upholstery type fabric to cover the spine. And this is just a collage, and this butterfly is one that I had gotten in a set too, in a box of stuff, and just collage different things. This I think is a digital, and this is a vintage dictionary page. This journal has a lot of collaging and stamping. This tag is sewn, and it has coffee dyed on the back, some green ribbon. All of this paper here is Stampin' Up! Paper. These two digitals are Shabby Dabby Doodah, just collaged on. And you can tuck in the pocket and behind the pocket. So this is just a piece of coffee dyed cardstock that I did some stamping on. This is an Edith Holden book that I've punched out the circle just to add a little pull. This is from this one might be from Tracy Fox, and then this here stamping is a mixture of Stampin' Up! And I don't know if this stamp is or not. I cannot remember. So we're going to go ahead and slide that in that pocket. I don't remember the digital. This is a vintage playing card. It's not backed or anything, so it could definitely be used for a pocket or something. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah paper. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah label. This is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. These journals were really made with what I had in hand. I didn't want to print or get any more stuff, so I just wanted to use what I had. And this is a piece of scrapbook paper. This digital here is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. We've got some vintage music, and I don't know where these have come from. So there's that little tag. This is a digital, I believe, from Scrapbooking with Me, and I've lined it with some tape. This is just a butterfly sticker I had. Pretty sure these are Shabby Dabby Doodah digitals and little word. And then this is a piece of scrapbook paper turned into a tag. This is vintage. I love this. I love this. I only had so many, so this is a vintage ledger paper. This is they're like Project Life cards, but they're from Stampin' Up! From their line that they have. A scrapbook page pocket with the digital, and then I just made from this is Stampin' Up! Paper. I just made a little booklet that you can write in and on the back, and did a collage on there. This is there's a little bit of lace here, and this is a watercolored stamped, and then I doodled a circle around there. I thought that was really fun. That's a Stampin' Up! Stamp. And this is just a little floral brad and some scrapbook paper. This is from the vintage Sears and Roebuck book. Some stationery I found at a thrift store. Some more vintage ledger, and this flips out. And then here is some music page, and I did a scrapbook paper here, and this is some really kind of shimmery ribbon with some gold. This is a journal tag. It has Stampin' Up! On it, and it has Shabby Dabby Doodah digitals, and then this is just a little side tuck. And I have a heart left from a paper pumpkin kit from Stampin' Up! A while ago, so I thought that would be fun to throw in there. A coffee dyed business card with the stencil image on there. That just goes in the side here. Okay. Now here, this is something I picked up at, I went to a antique store, our local antique store, and there was a lady there that had some journal ephemera, and she had some of these old time kind of storybook things, and I thought they were so cute. So you get one of those in there. This is scrapbook paper. This is Stampin' Up! Scrapbook paper. Here's another collage stamped. I used just stamped in book pages. There's, I think that one's Tracy Fox. This is Edith Holden. And then this is Shabby Dabby Doodah, and then I have a little bit of lace going across the center here. Another ledger page. Some more stationery. This is from Artie, a kit from Artie Mays. I had some of them in my stash, so I just thought that went well in there. This is another one of those cards from Stampin' Up!, and this is Stampin' Up! Paper, and this is Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is scrapbook paper. Okay, this is some more of the Rolodex that I printed. I think this is Happiness in Crafting, I think. I know this is. This is Happiness in Crafting. Here's one of those pages from the tabs. And then this is an element that I made covered in the back so that you could write on the back some pretty paper. I don't remember where I got this, but this is one of the tutorials that I saw online, and I can't think of her name. This is an Edith Holden book page turned into a large journal card. This is a flip out, so you've got, I think this is Artie Mae's paper here. That might be too, that element. And then in here I have, I should have probably done a pull both ways, but in here I have, I picked up some of these Christian coloring cards. You are one of God's best creations, and I thought it would just be fun to stick in here. So you could do a little bit of coloring and journal on the back. And then here is a tag I made with Stampin' Up! Paper, and you can journal on the back of that. And this is made out of a book page. This is from Happiness and Crafting journal card. These journals that I made really helped me use up some of my ephemera. Another one of those cards from Stampin' Up! And then this is the one I was talking about in one journal that I just cut apart. It's one of those old time, I remember having these little stationaries. I got this at a garage sale, actually, a stack of different ones. And you just put your stamp, but you write in here, seal it, you put a little seal, and you can put your address there and your little stamp. I remember those as a kid. So that's in the back there. It's kind of a vintage piece. Some more ledger paper that flips. Here's another pocket. I don't know where these digitals came from. This is from Artie Mae's with a little ribbon. This is a freebie from Scrapbooking with Me. I thought it went well in here. And then here is just a little side tuck. This is a piece of scrapbook paper turned into a tag, and this is a piece of scrapbook paper. Some more of that book page, same on the other end. This is just a little interactive element. Oh, a tag can go in there behind it if you wish. So this flips down, and you've got all that space you can journal on. This is scrapbook paper here. And then here I just have this. I got a little bag of tags with all these floral elements at a thrift store. And then this is a vintage Stampin' Up! Stamp that I found that just does patterns. I thought was fun, so I made a little tag with that. And this is stamped and fussy cut from a stamp from Linda Israel. So we have that, and then that just tucks in there. And this little bit of scrapbook paper here, and then this is an element left over from I think I punched that, or it was Stampin' Up! I don't remember that one, what it was from, but it's more of that vintage paper. And then we have another journal tag with some blue ribbon. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah, and some of this might be, yeah, Shabby Dabby Doodah elements in there. Some vintage book page. This is scrapbook paper, and this collaged pocket. This has a mixture of stuff on it. I don't remember who they all are. This is one of my crocheted flowers that I crocheted with a button attached and a little bow there. And then this is just a flip out. This is a vintage playing card. And then when you open it, you have a tag here in the back. And then you have this little booklet. And some collage book page corner tuck with a little mushroom sticker there. The paper is Stampin' Up! Right here. This is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And then here, this is Stampin' Up! Paper. I've stapled this little pad together and glued it in. And I've stamped it with a Stampin' Up! Stamp. And it's just a little booklet that you can use to journal in. And I did a little butterfly on each page. Okay, so there are the 4 journals. Those should be listed by the time this video gets up. And I will be bringing some more journal videos because I think it'll be easier to get this kind of explanation than trying to write all the words out in my description on my Etsy shop. So you can go to my Etsy shop and in the link below, and I will be back with some more of these. I've got several to make because I've got several journals to get posted. So thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one.